In this video, I'm going to show you how to create carousel ad as a beginner, right? From start to finish, right? So make sure you watch this video to the end so that you don't miss out on any important step, right? So the first thing to do is to go to facebook.com/ads manager. Once you come to this windows, it's going to take you here, right? Then click on create to create your ad. Then you want to click on sales or leads, alright? So for the sake of this video, I'm going to use the sales objective, right? So I'm going to click on sales, click on continue. Now you can rename your ad here, your campaign here. You can just rename it with shoe or something you are selling, alright? So that you can know that once you come back to your ad account, you're going to identify which ad is this, right? Now on your budget, put it at asset budget, right? Remove it from campaign and put it at asset budget. Then untick this share some of your budget, turn it off. You want to have full control of how your money is being spent on Facebook, alright? So click on next once you have done that to go to the asset level. Right, on the asset level, you want to rename it with the audience you want to reach, alright? So I'll just type 0 here since I'm going broad, alright? So I'll just type 0 here. So that once I come back to my ad account, I'm going to identify that, oh, so this is my shoe campaign. I'm targeting broad, right? So on the conversion location, you can decide to select websites, right? You can decide to select under single, click on this drop down here. Then you can decide to select websites, right? You can decide to select websites or WhatsApp, depending on where you want to run your ads to, right? So if you want a message destination, you can just select message destinations, right? Select message destinations. You can come here, you can turn off messenger and just run with WhatsApp. If you don't have a WhatsApp account or your ads account, just click on this connect account, right? Once you click on connect account, enter your country code, enter your WhatsApp number here, and WhatsApp is going to send an OTP to your WhatsApp number. Just enter the OTP and your WhatsApp account will be verified, alright? And once it's verified, you cannot run carousel ad directly to your WhatsApp, right? For the sake of this video, I'm going to use websites as my conversion location, which is I want to send people to my website so that they can actually buy, not WhatsApp, right? So I'll just select website here instead of message destination, right? So I hope that is understood. Then other performance goals, I want to select maximize numbers of conversions, right? Then you want to select your pesos data. If you don't know how to set up your pesos, check the description of this video. I linked a video that explains how you can set up your pesos and also how you can set up your API conversion, right, for accurate tracking, right? So check the video down on the description of this video to learn how you can set up your pesos. Because if you want to run ads to your website, you must set up your pesos and set up an event. It could be sales event or lead event, depending on what you want to achieve, right? So that's just by the side. So make sure you check that later to learn how to set up your pesos if you are running to your website. But if you are running to WhatsApp or Instagram DM, then you don't need a peso, right? So under the conversion event, you can select purchase, right? Since we want to sell shoe here, alright? So our conversion event is purchase. We want to optimize for people that are going to buy. Facebook is going to look for people that are more likely to buy shoes from us, right? So we're going to scroll downward. It could be shoes, clothes, whatever you are selling, real estate and all that, right? So I'm just using shoe as a case study here. Now your budget schedule, right? You can decide to test with 5,000 per day, depending on the country you are, right? You can decide to test with 25. If you're in the United States, you can decide to test with $50 per day. If you are in the UK, you can decide to test with £30 per day and all that, right? So, but here in Nigeria, we'll just test this with 5,000 right? Then my start date, right? I always like to keep my heart to run the next day by 12 a.m., right? So on this place here, on this date, you want to select the next day. So I'll just select the next day here, right? Start date will be on the next day. Then the time, I'm going to select 12 a.m. the following day. How do I do that? I just type 00 here, and it's going to set by 12 a.m. the following day, right? Most times your ad account is going to show PM or AM. You can just decide to select AM and type 12 a.m. manually here. But if it doesn't show like that, just type 00 and it's going to run the next day by 12 a.m. This is going to allow Facebook to spread your budget very, very well across 24 hours instead of just trying to rush and spend your budget. Let's say your ads started running by 7 p.m. Facebook just is going to try and spend all your own money. It won't even really consider trying to get conversion. The goal is just to try and spend your money as fast as possible, right? With lesser data. So that's why it's important to run your ads to start running the following day, right? So once you have done that, this is your audience. This is your audience. Of course, use the audience. This is your audience part where you actually select the audience you want to target, right? Now you can see this show more control here. You can click on it. Right, let me show you something now. You can see suggest an audience. You can click on add suggestions. Right now, while it suggests an audience, most people they will just come on this data targeting, click on it, and they start typing keyword interest here to target. Right, it starts typing interest like typing shoes. Let's say they want to target business owners, typing entrepreneur, but you don't have to do that. This is not 2012, right? So just leave everything broad. And trust me, Facebook AI is so smart now that they are going to find your target audience for you, right? So just leave it open, leave it broad, right? Leave it open, leave it broad. Don't put any keyword here, right? So that's why it's called zero targeting, all right? Now, you want to pay attention on this place. So on this placement, when it comes to Carousel's ad, you want to put it at manual, all right? And you want to select the places that allow swiping on Facebook, right? You can't be running Carousel's ad on the Reels on people that are swiping via Reels. You cannot be scrolling Carousels on Reels, right? So you're just probably going to be wasting money, right? For other type of ad, I leave this placement automatic, right? Let Facebook show the ad to wherever they think they can find my target audience. But when it comes to running Carousel's ad, you want to make sure that your Carousel's ad is only running on places where swiping is enabled like the Facebook newsfeed and the Instagram newsfeed, right? So how do you do that? Come down here to placement, right? Then you click on platforms, right? Then you turn off messenger. Of course, you cannot swipe Carousel's card on Instagram, right? Turn off messenger, you turn off audience network, you turn off trade, then you just leave only Facebook and Instagram. Then turn this off. Allow limited spend to excluded placement. Turn it off. Now tick this allow limited spend to excluded placement. Tick it off. Without this placement control, you want to click on the pencil icon at the front of it, right? Pay attention closely, right? Then click on it. Then swipe, right? Now under feed, you want to turn off every other thing here, right? You want to turn off Instagram Explore Home, alright? Turn off Instagram Explore, turn off Facebook Right column, turn off Facebook Marketplace, turn off, leave Facebook feed on, leave Facebook profile feed on, leave Instagram feed on, leave Instagram profile feed on, right? Then turn off Facebook Right column, right? Why are you doing this? Because you want to allow your carousels ad to appear in platforms that carousels are enabled naturally, like where they can actually swipe, right? You can actually, because carousels had a series of images or videos people swipe, right? Just like your normal Instagram post, but this time you are replicating it on Facebook ads or your Instagram ads, right? So you can select all these platforms. Then other stories, you can turn it off. In stream, turn everything off. Then search results, turn everything off. Now we are good to go. Now let's review our audience. Let's review our audience. Zero targeting, website, budget is 5,000 naira. Now age range, leave your age range zero targeting, right? Meta is going to look for the people that are more likely to buy wherever you are selling, right? So there's no need editing it. Even if what you are selling is for women only, leave it for all genders too, right? And trust me, you're going to get more better results when you leave it broad, right? Now you can see our platforms we're using just Facebook and Instagram, right? Then other Facebook, we're aligning Facebook feed, profile feed. Another Instagram, we're aligning Instagram feed and profile feed. So you can see that we make mistake here. We're not supposed to be having notifications here. So you can decide to edit it and remove notifications. We just want only the profile feed and the normal feed for both Facebook and Instagram. So once I select all that, you can click on next to continue. All right, this is going to take us to the ad level. Right now, you can now rename your ad here with carousel shoe. Just to know that this particular ad is a carousel ad, right? So you can now scroll down. This is where you select your identity, your Facebook page or your Instagram page, right? You scroll down, you scroll down. Now, on this place, by default, you're going to see single image or video here. So you want to tick carousels. This is where you now turn on the carousel so that you can actually run carousels ad on Facebook, right? Turn off this multi-advertiser ad, turn it off. This way, this carousel card, this way you now add the images of what you want to of your product, right? It could be different varieties of your products, different colors, different size, different clothes. It could even be series of flyers that is explaining your offer, then a video, right? It could even be a image with a very powerful hook. Then the next slide could be a video explaining everything about your offer, right? So let me quickly show you how you can do that now. So click on add card, then click on add image, then click on upload, right? Then come to download. Alright, click on download, then upload all your products from your computer, right? Then click on enter to wait for them to upload. Right, so you just select it. So you select the shoe, select the shoe, you select the shoe, you just click on them, right? Then you click on continue. Right, click on continue. And from your preview here, you can see that our carousel ads can be previewed from here, right? This kind of ad is what those big e-com brands normally run. Big brands like Konga, Jumia, and the rest of them are those big giant e-com brands, right? So they just show varieties of their products here, right? So this is how your ad is going to look like. This is the preview. This is how it's going to look like on Facebook and of course on um, Instagram. That's exactly how you can run carousels ad. Alright. Now the next you want to do, most people, let's say you have different pages for all these products. So you want to send, let's say this shoe now. Let's say this white, okay. Let's say this black, this brown shoe has a different page. You want people that once they click on this, the link on that shoe, you should take them to a different page. You can just click on this pencil icon here. Click on this pencil icon here. Then you can now enter the link to that particular page. Let's say this page is okay, let's say brand shoe. Okay, let's just use an example. Let's just use an example, for example, that the web page is jumasteam.com/brand shoe, right? So that when they click on the brand shoe, it's going to take them straight to the web page where you are having the brand shoe instead of taking them to your general homepage, right? So that's how you can do that. Then the headline, you can decide to enter a headline here. You can go to ChatGPT to create an headline for you. If you want to learn how to use ChatGPT to create powerful Facebook headlines and Facebook ad copy, just check the description of this video. I did a separate video where I explain exactly how you can use ChatGPT to create Facebook ad, right? Write good copies. So I'll just say I'll just use this headline now as an example. Click here to get started. Once I've done that, I can now click on this. Now let's say for the white shoe too, I want to do the same too. We're going to do everything. Let's say you have different web pages for all these products. I'm going to do it for all of this, right? So let me just use this pink shoe again as an example. So under the pink shoe, I'll just click on the pencil icon under this pink shoe. I'll click on it, right? I will scroll down. I will type the headline. Click here to order this shoe. To order this shoe now, right? Now I want to enter a separate website URL. So let's say assuming our URL for this shoe is jumasteam.com/pink shoe, right? Pink shoe. What this happens is that once they are swiping here, right? Once they are swiping here, right? Once the users are swiping on Instagram or on Facebook, look at it's even going to be showing the preview here. Once they click on this pink shoe, you're going to take them to the URL of your pink shoe directly, right? And once they click on the brown shoe here, you're going to take them straight to the URL of your brown shoe, depending on whatever you are selling. If you want a particular card to whereby an audience click on a particular card, you should take them to a separate tailored page for that particular product. This is exactly how you can do that. All right, this is the trick. Exactly how you can do that. You can just do that. Once you have done this, you can just click on this arrow here to cover it back. And you do it for all of the card you have here. So just click on this pencil icon and you do that too. Put the website, put the headline, right? Then once you have done that, you can now scroll down. This is your placement here. Right? This is your placement here. Right here, you can actually preview. So let's just close it now. Right now, this is where you enter your primary text. So I'll just copy this as an example as our primary text. Like I said, if you want to learn how to write your primary text to ChatGPT, check the video down here below, right? So I'll just paste this now, assuming this is my primary text, right? What the write-up people are going to read before they actually place another, that's going to appear here, which is the caption, right? Now, other call to action, I'm going to select, I will remove this from Blame. I'm going to select order now. Either I select order now or shop now, right? So I'm going to click shop now. So when you are selling product like this, your call to action must be either shop now or order now, right? Not learn more, Take notes. So when you are running lead generation ad, use learn more. For direct purchase like this or for e-com like this, you use the shop now call to action. So you can see now the preview here. Now shop now is now showing as the preview here, right? So once you scroll downward, you're going to see something like this. Okay, your pixel is here, right? Once you have done all this, you can now click on publish, right? You can now click on publish to publish your ad. And once you click on this publish, your ad is going to be previewed and your ad is going to go live, right? So that's basically how you run Carousel ads. So I will just click on this publish now, but I don't want to do that right now. So please, if this video interests you and you really find value in this video, please smash the like now button, alright, and subscribe to this channel for more powerful videos like this, alright. And as you do that, may God bless you, alright. And if you want to learn how to set up your pixels on your Facebook ads, click on this video showing right here on your screen, alright. And I'm going to see you over there.